Welcome to Coffee with Bridget. And my coffee today is candy corn, is marshmallow with vanilla, and it is very good. It's in this pour chipped mug. And welcome to a new series of long format videos that I wanted to do for you guys. And basically this is going to be like my vlog every week. I'm going to post this every Wednesday. And there will be different subjects every week that I'll talk about, different themes, depending on what's on my mind, what's going on with me. And this is a transitional year for me. I am going through a divorce, and it's complicated. It's not my first divorce. I was divorced before in the 2000s after a marriage that lasted only a couple years. But this one is got assets and kids, and so it's complicated. I won't be talking about that on here with these coffee talks because I don't think it's legally wise, and it's not something that I really want to dwell on. I'm just putting it out there so you guys know that I am going through something difficult this year. So I normally do spiritual subjects. I do have on my channel on YouTube, I have an alchemy series, I have a chakra series, a Sephiroth on the Kabbalah Tree of Life series that are very popular. On TikTok, I tend to do lives about debates about God and spirituality and cultivating consciousness. These are all subjects that are very dear to my heart. And I think eventually I'll probably do a video on my beliefs about God and how those have changed, and different topics for each of these videos. But I'm excited to do a long format video. I've been doing shorts for the last couple of years and they do well, but I think the long form videos are kind of fun too. So this series, these Coffee with Bridget series, is really inspired by Adam the Woo, who recently passed. He's a YouTube vlogger. He was a YouTube vlogger. I used to tune into him almost every day for the last 7 or more years, and he passed away right before Christmas, and it was very sad, and I wanted to honor him in some way by doing my own YouTube thing, because he was one of the inspirations for having my YouTube channel. And I'm getting a little emotional, so I'm dialing it back a little bit. But you can ask some of my friends. When he passed, I had a very hard time with it at first. It's one of those things that you don't know someone, but because they were such a foundation in your life, like always being able to tune into him was just something that was an everyday thing. And it's amazing how people like that can impact your life. And I'll probably do a Coffee with Bridget where I just talk about memories of that, of Adam the Woo. I may do that. I may not. I'm debating, since I didn't know him personally. But this is dedicated to Adam the Woo, this series, and this process that hopefully I'm going to say that I'm going to do this all of January, and hopefully into the other months as well, hopefully all year. So let's talk about setting New Year's intentions. Now, I already did my crystal grid on the shorts. My New Year's crystal grid is already up. I really focused on accepting things that we cannot change, abundance, and also energy and transmutation. But my main focus was really accepting the things that we can't change, because this is a year that's going to be a lot of change for me personally, and it's going to be different. That's why I'm not doing lives. It's easier for me to do videos where I can pause it, come back after working with the kids, and that sort of thing. Videos are just something that I'm more comfortable with than doing lives. and I don't have the time to do the informational videos that I used to do, like the chakras and the Sephiroth and the alchemy steps. Although someday I want to get back to those, because I did start series on things like the 7 rays, which I did not finish, and the 7 planets, which I still think is very interesting. If you do want to study those systems, there is a book that I wrote called Everyday Awakening on Amazon that you can read, that is all about the 7 systems. And I do go into the planets, I go into the chakras, I go into all of that. And it is every day you have a step on one of the 7 systems. And there's also the 7 directions of the medicine wheel. But you take a step on each of them each day. You have a journal prompt to write down in your journal. And it's, I think it's 40 days or 50 days. It's a lot. It's more than a month. I wanted it to be a month when I wrote the book, but then I was like, should I add this system? Should I add that system? And so I did. And it's a self-development book. So if you have gotten into the planet videos that I did, or I don't think I did the 7 rays, but if you got into that and you want more, definitely check out Everyday Awakening. So, and it's by Bridget on Amazon. But setting intentions, what I wanted to talk today about is I really wanted to mention a vision board. So this is my vision board, and I revise it every year at the beginning of the year. It's one of my routines. And what you do is you get a little cork board, and you put all your different goals for the year, your intentions. And I did the things like cultivate serenity, sacred alone time, family quality time, keep up books, happy healthy Katie, happy healthy Michelle, stand up for myself, something I didn't do very much, play every day, find a good school for my oldest daughter, boundaries. So you can see the kind of different goals that you can set. So they don't have to be physical goals. They don't have to be items. They can be personal goals. There's one on here that's for self-care. So I really recommend doing a vision board. And one of the reasons I recommend a vision board is because, for the most part, whenever I put something on the vision board, it usually comes to fruition. It doesn't always come the way that I expect it to come, but it does come to fruition, and it doesn't always come in the time frame that I'm hoping for. But it is a powerful act that you can do and undertake every year that really does help with achieving goals. Now, on a psychological level, this is planting a seed in your psyche for meeting that goal. Every time you set an intention, it plants a seed in your psyche. And what it really feeds into is a self-fulfilling prophecy. The self-fulfilling prophecy is proven in psychology. So basically, what you believe about yourself and what you believe will happen. Your mind makes it happen. Your mind will find a way to make things happen if you believe in them. That's why beliefs are so powerful, and it's so important to examine your beliefs. So when you create a vision board, you're planting a seed in your psyche that's a self-fulfilling prophecy, as long as you believe that it's possible. So keep things in the realm of possibility. It's not like you could put Lamborghini on there, but the likelihood that you're going to get that, up in the air. It's hard to convince your psyche that you're going to get that when you are on a minimum income. But it's still worth putting on your vision board if that's your goal in a long-term way. So I recommend a vision board because it does work with your psychology, with the psyche. And I have seen it personally work in my own life. And well, the 10 minutes for this video is almost up, so I'm going to wind it down here. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoy this series of videos. I'm committed to making them for you. I hope you enjoyed this video. Take care and bye for now.